Factsverse presents the real reason she couldn't stand Patrick Swayze. When Dirty Dancing was first released, it was not an instant hit. The story of Baby and Johnny, it touched many people's hearts, and it's been 30 years since the movie was released. And those of us who were around when it came out originally, most of us like it. The new generation who were not around when the movie came out, they also like it. People fell in love with Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey almost instantly. Even if you know the entire movie line by line, there are a few things that you probably didn't know about the movie. Before we jump in, why don't you jump down to the comments and tell us, do you like Dirty Dancing, and do you like the original or the recent remake? Also be sure to click that like button and subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. First choice. Patrick Swayze, believe it or not, was not the first choice for the role of Johnny. It was first offered to Val Kilmer, who declined the role. He just finished starring in Top Gun along with Tom Cruise, and he was worried that he'd be portrayed as a hunk if he took the part. So instead of taking the role of Johnny, he took the hunk role in the movie Willow, which failed miserably, and to this day he regrets his decision. Freezing conditions. One of the most iconic scenes in Dirty Dancing is when Johnny tried to teach Baby while in the water. The scene was filmed at a lake in North Carolina in October, and the water was freezing. It was turning Patrick and Jennifer's lips blue during filming. That's the reason why there were no close-ups during that scene. A 5-minute audition. Patrick vouched for Jennifer to play the role of Baby, but everybody else wasn't sure. She was 10 years older than the character she was supposed to play. But it only took her 5 minutes to convince everybody that she was right for the part. Box office cash. It cost $5 million to make the movie. When it hit theaters worldwide, it brought in $214 million. At that time, it was an incredible achievement. Virginia in the fall. In the film, Baby and her family traveled to a resort in the Catskills at the beginning of summer. Except for the lake scene, the film was shot in Virginia in the fall. The cast was very underdressed for the weather because it was supposed to be a summer scene. The leaves were changing already because it was fall, and the crew had to spray paint them green to make it look like summertime. Jennifer's dancing jeans. It's clear Jennifer is an excellent dancer, and that might have had something to do with her father, Joel Grey, who was one of the best cabaret performers in the world. The talent for dancing clearly runs in her family. Mrs. Schumacher. Mrs. Schumacher was the thief in the movie who was stealing wallets at different resorts, and Johnny was blamed for it. Initially, they wanted Dr. Ruth Westheimer to play the part. Well, she ended up declining the role, worried that playing a thief would cause problems for her professional career, so the role ended up going to Paula Truman. A musical. Because of Dirty Dancing's success, it became a musical on stage, and it was successful in Chicago, Toronto, and Europe. Fans of Baby and Johnny hope one day to see it on Broadway. A TV series. The movie was such a success that producers wanted to capitalize on that as much as possible. In 1988, they made it into a TV show starring Paul Feig and Melora Hardin. Later, Melora would play Jan on The Office. The series only lasted 11 episodes, which is probably why you've never heard about it. A great career move. Bill Medley almost declined the opportunity to record a song for Dirty Dancing. He's thrilled that he didn't because it was a huge move for his career. He considered Patrick Swayze his lucky charm, and he composed a song for another of Patrick's movies, Ghost. Ryan Gosling. The famous lift was used in many other movies. In the film Crazy Stupid Love, Ryan Gosling uses that lift on Emma Stone. Jennifer went to see the film with her husband, and being such a massive fan of Ryan Gosling, she was thrilled that he said her name. Dirty Dancing weekends. Dirty Dancing was filmed in Pembroke, Virginia, and 3 weekends out of the year, the town holds Dirty Dancing-themed weekends. Visitors are even able to try out the famous lift. She's Like the Wind. Patrick showed off his dancing skills as Johnny, but he also got to show off his singing skills. He co-wrote and sang the song She's Like the Wind, and it was a huge hit. No to a sequel. Dirty Dancing was a fantastic movie, and it did great in the theaters. The producers wanted a sequel, but Patrick Swayze refused. He told the producers that he hated movie sequels and he turned down $6 million to do Dirty Dancing 2. Some think that that was probably for the best, because it would have been challenging to duplicate the magic from the first movie. I'd have to agree. High emotions. While Patrick and Jennifer had amazing chemistry on screen, it was a bit different off-screen. Patrick says that there was friction between the two after shooting all day. There were times that she'd burst into tears, others when she'd get into silly moods and just couldn't stop laughing. It drove Patrick crazy. When he got angry, she got mad. It's the reason that she couldn't stand Patrick Swayze on most days. Well, they do say that love and hate are pretty close together, so maybe that's why the chemistry worked so well on screen. Subscribe for more.